Hey friends, and welcome back to day 20 of feeding my sourdough starter. So friends, it is Thanksgiving and I didn't quite make my goal, but I'm gonna push forward. So I can't make my very first loaf of sourdough bread for Thanksgiving, but I am gonna continue on my journey of feeding my sourdough until it is ready. But this is the last video that I will record on feeding it. I have been super busy for the past couple of days, baking about 55 sweet potato pies with my aunt for our church. And I have fed for those days that you have not seen me. So anyway, this is where we are. It has thickened up since I changed the flour. It has made a tremendous impact in the growth of it. I think if I would have done this 10 days ago, then this would be a totally different story today. But anyway, you learn and you grow from them. But when I do finally get that sourdough starter ready, where it's ready to make a sourdough bread, I promise you, we're going to make it together. So let's go ahead and do as we do every day. We're going to check it out. We're going to stir it up. We're going to discard, and then we're going to feed it again. So let's see where we are. It is still moving. Yesterday I actually had more air pockets of bubbles on top than this. But let me let you look at it. And you can see the bubbles as we're pulling the little air pockets all throughout it. All right, let's give it a stir. Let's discard half of it. So we're gonna feed it a half cup of unbleached all-purpose flour. And a little bit for the counter one last time. And I have 1/4 cup of room temperature water. Now today I did warm it just a little bit because it's a bit chilly here today, which I'm so happy about. And let's mix, mix, mix. And now we're back to that thick pancake batter consistency. Let's clean the edges up of the jar just a bit so we can see if it actually grows. We're gonna clean the rim up a bit. Put our top on it. Put it back over on the counter and continue to feed it daily until our starter is actually ready to begin making our very first loaf of sourdough. And when it's ready, we'll be back here together to make that very first loaf of sourdough bread together. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And as always, continue to have a great day on purpose and with purpose. Talk to you later, friends. Happy Thanksgiving.